Article 55, Prohibitive value of certified copies of entries. A copy of any entry in any book, register or list regularly kept in the course of business in the possession of all cooperative shall, if duly recertified in accordance with the rules of evidence. No person or a cooperative is possession of the books of such cooperative in any legal proceedings to which the cooperative is not a party. In Article 55, Prohibitive value of certified copies of entries stated that the person who certified the documents as copies of the original will not be presented. Thus, the evidence lacked prohibitive value consisted of certified copies and the contents of which can be proved and the matters of transactions therein recorded. Article 56. Banding of accountable officers. Every director, officer, and employee handling funds, securities, or property on behalf of any cooperative shall be covered by a surety bond to be issued for a duly registered insurance or banding company for the faithful performance of their respective duties and obligations. In Article 56, Banding of accountable officers state that in order to meet any contingency that may arise in the operations of the cooperative, accountable officers of a cooperatives shall submit a surety bond for the faithful performance of their functions in accordance especially to the employees that handling the funds, and that bonds of the accountable officers shall be required by the authority. Article 57. Reference of claims. The provisions of existing laws, rules, and regulations to the contrary, but subject to the prior claim of the authority. Any debt due to the cooperative from the members shall constitute a first line upon any raw materials, production, inputs, and products produced, or any land, building, facilities, equipment, goods or services acquired and held by such member through the proceeds of the loan or credit granted by the co-op for as long as the same is not fully paid. In Article 57, Reference of claims, it is the line upon the party or interest shall continue to exist even after the sale until such line has been duly extinguished, and also stated in paragraph 1 that no party or interest on party which is subject to the line shall be void. Article 58. Instrument of salary or wage deduction. A member of a cooperative may have the provision of existing laws to the contrary, execute an instrument in favor of the cooperative authorizing his employer to deduct from his or her salary or wage. Upon the execution of such instrument, and as may be required by the cooperative contained in a written request, the employer shall make a deduction in accordance with their agreement and remit the amount of deductive within 10 days after the end of the payroll month to the cooperative. In Article 58, Instrument of Salary for Wage Deduction, state that in this article, she may apply to all similar agreements referred to the paragraph 1 and were in force prior to the approval of this code. So, in addition, the provision of existing laws to the contrary, the responsibilities of the employer as stated in paragraph 1 and 2 of these articles shall be mandatory, provided that in the case of private employer, the actual and reasonable cost deducting and remitting may be collected.